and this is my journey chasing 300. Yeah, so I mean, really, my goal here is to hit drives as far as I can. So I definitely want to hit 300, carry it that much and more, and then with lifts as well. So we want to bench press 300, squat, deadlift 300 as much as I can, higher than that, and just see what I'm capable of. I think that where I think I'm at right now, I think I can get it done in 3 4 months. We're gonna see when we get some baseline metrics for myself. Goals to get it done in about 12 to 16 weeks, though. Being here at Par for Success, working here, I spent time. I can't tell you how many people I've told to go after something that they want. If they have a goal in mind and they've wanted to gain more speed or play better golf, get more fit, similar to the goals that I have. And I told them that the only person holding them back is themselves and their unwillingness to step into something and make a big change. And I realized if I'm going to tell so many people that, I look at myself in the mirror one day and realize that, I mean, I have those similar goals. So why not go attack it? And if I'm telling others to do it, then what better way to do so than leading by example? I'm excited to see what I'm capable of. I think that too many times we sit and are happy with average or happy with being decent at something. And I really, truly want to see just how strong I can get, how far I can hit a ball. So it's really a battle against myself and seeing what I truly can accomplish if I put my 100% mind and physical effort into something.
Hey man, Caleb. Hey man, nice to meet you, man. I feel like I have pretty decent speed already, but I want to see what's possible for myself. Okay. Like I want to take the next step. Yeah. So what we do here is we focus on key areas of mobility, areas of strength and power that have a direct translation to speed. So it's all about making sure your body moves well, so that we can build your engine to then translate that to the golf course. All right. Sounds like what you're missing is a vehicle that's going to take you from the gym onto the course and delivering your results that way. So the first thing that I want to do is to see how well your body moves. That's really important to create a good foundation. If you don't move properly, if you don't rotate like a golfer, it's hard to play consistently, but also get the results that you want. Totally. So there's 4 key areas that we call the rotary centers in the golf swing. All right. If you don't rotate well in one of those centers, something in your swing is going to go wrong. So we want to make sure that, hey, can you move like a golfer? Can you prepare for a round like a golfer? And that's what's going to give you kind of long-term results.
So here, Coach Anand took me through our entirety of our mobility assessment, saw that hip internal rotation, also worked on my shoulder external rotation, and really he did a good job of explaining why these things matter to the golf game, why they might cause someone to not rotate properly or come over the top. We worked on my TFL because my hips are not great. This was tough. This was the first one I've ever done tissue work. Felt really sore. My face, you can tell I did not like that one. Then we really went into some educational stuff, understanding both the neck mobility but also the torso mobility, how that's going to help just in your ability to rotate, produce force, produce power in the golf swing. And this was probably my favorite part, the upper body push test. By throwing some medicine balls, really saw how much force we could produce with the push. Also did a pull test, same concept, just looking at the upper body forces we were able to create. And the lower bodies when it kind of all went downhill. That one didn't feel all that great, but started to get some swings in, get some speed metrics, get some yardage metrics, which was really fun. Coach Anand again doing a great job of explaining what ground forces are, what that vertical jump means to the golf game, my ability to produce force, and how that translates to more speed and more strength and more distance. We did 2 different types of lower body jump tests, both a counter movement jump, where we squat down and then jump, and we also did a static jump. Coach Anand explaining the 2 here. And you can see mine was not good on either one. We might be able to slip a credit card underneath the first one. I don't even know if we could get a credit card underneath this one. This one was very low. Thankfully, we got into the driver test, the all-out swing test. Here was one of my better ones. Felt pretty good about the swing speed we created. However, we have about a 50-yard slice that we're trying to work on as well. Best speed I got was 119.6, felt pretty solid. 113 on the gamer swing. Above average there, so feeling pretty good. Would like to obviously get that up. Hip mobility was not great. Torso mobility was pretty borderline. Thankfully passed on the right shoulder. I got to work on that left shoulder a little bit too. Push test, pull test felt pretty solid. 97th percentile on that middle push test, which felt really good, but that vertical jump and standing jump is miserable. Being 2nd percentile for the lower body is definitely something to work on. And then here we have some of our goal metrics. So on that right side, obviously the bench press being 300 and the driver distance being 300 are my two favorites that I really want to focus on, but after we saw how bad that lower body was, we really need to work on the squat and deadlift. We'll have those metrics in the next few episodes, but definitely be a battle to see how much we can, see if we can squat anything. All those numbers might end up being 260. We'll see.
Alrighty, so I just finished up my golf performance evaluation. A couple things went really well. There's also a couple things that really humbled me, I think. My upper body strength was pretty strong. My right shoulder was pretty mobile, felt good there. And then we went to the lower body, just a complete disconnect. I was in like the 98th percentile for one of the upper body power tests, and then like the 2nd percentile for a lower body. It was like a jump test. And so definitely a huge disconnect between lower body strength, upper body strength, but definitely shows me where maybe some of those athletic gaps are coming from and what I need to work on to get to the driver distance into the strength gains that I want to get to. So seeing where my club head speed was, I felt like the club head speed puts me in a good pace to get to 300 and beyond in terms of my distances. I think it's really going to depend on if I can move my body correctly to make solid contact consistently. If I'm swinging fast enough, it's just I'm not using my lower body, not having a proper sequence. Those are things I need to take care of. I think I started, at least earlier, was really hoping as far as like the upper body. And I love doing upper body work, and I want to bench 300 and hit that as hard as I can. But if I'm being truthful, I probably can bench more than I squat right now. So I should probably get those numbers up a little bit, really focus on the lower body, and trust that we'll continue to get the upper body better. But I think a lot more focus on, one, the mobility aspect, but two, really the lower body strength that I haven't really cared about until now. I think those are going to be really key for me. I think it'll be close. I might need 4 months instead of 3, the longer end, to get that lower body looking right, but I'm feeling confident. I'm really excited about this thing. I think everybody, especially myself included, went in thinking I'll do pretty good. I mean, I work here. I mess around with some mobility stuff and some foam rollers. So I thought I was halfway decent there, and definitely some room to work on a lot of the hip mobility for sure. Knowing how important that is, definitely going to make that a key priority for myself. And I think that on the strength side, I knew my lower body wasn't great, but I did not know that I was nowhere close to where I need to be for the goals that I have at least. So definitely something to change my perspective.